The image of how you view God can shape what you believe about him. Jesus continued going around to all the towns and villages, teaching in their synagogues, preaching the good news of the kingdom, and healing every disease and every sickness. When he saw the crowds, he felt compassion for them because they were distressed and dejected, like sheep without a shepherd. There's something therapeutic about watching sheep carelessly gallop around a vast field in the morning sun. To be honest, I had no clue they could gather the strength to make such quick leaps and agile movements. These joints can really move. Did you know that a sheep can run up to 25 to 30 miles per hour? Research even indicates sheep are intelligent beings with the capacity to recognize human faces and remember other sheep faces for over 2 years. But the most wonderful thing about this creature to me isn't really about the creature at all. It's more so how well they are cared for. Domestic sheep are extremely vulnerable. They have no means of protecting themselves. They can't shear or clean themselves, leaving them open to parasites being trapped in fur. They have a tendency to get lost and wander. And in that becoming lost, they are hopeless. Domestic sheep need a shepherd to survive. They have provisions, they have shelter, they have protection from a shepherd that makes sure that every need is supplied. And Lord forbid one of these little guys get lost or somehow, some way find itself off track. For there is a shepherd that will chase him down and escort him back. What man among you who has 100 sheep and loses one of them does not leave the 99 in the open field and go after the lost one until he finds it? When he has found it, he joyfully puts it on his shoulders, and coming home he calls his friends and neighbors together, saying to them, "Rejoice with me, because I have found my lost sheep." I don't know what kind of sheep you are in this moment, a sheep that has accepted his promise, a sheep that is struggling to receive it, a sheep that is rejecting him, a sheep that chased after something shiny and looked up only to find that you are no longer in the proximity of the shepherd, a sheep that has distanced itself, a sheep that was lured away, a sheep that trusted in his or herself to provide, or even put your trust in another sheep. A sheep that hasn't realized how valuable you are to this good shepherd, haven't realized that you are not alone, haven't realized how good he is. As humans, we have the tendency of focusing on all the things in this life that, quite frankly, have no meaning. So much so that our whole lives revolve around mindless decisions that hinder us from keeping the main thing, the main thing. We spend years of our lives chasing after fool's gold, many months trapped in the same cycles, days and days worrying about what may or may not come. Minutes of those very days, precious time that we don't have, glued to an electronic device. Seconds that you and I will never get back, dwindled away by whatever this world has won our attention over with the spur of the moment. Fleshly desires simply latching on to whatever satisfies you for but a moment. I can see it now. My guy's compassion and sorrow as he watches us run around this earth like chickens without a head. His heart broken for people who reject, who continue to depend on themselves. Oh God, why are we so prideful? When will we learn? When will we learn that nothing else satisfies? I can see his grieving spirit pouring out due to the spiritual condition of man, the spiritual condition of you and I. When will we learn that any other route leads to frustration and emptiness? When will we learn that what we receive is not what we deserve? When will we learn that it is you? It is you that has paid the price. I am the good shepherd. I know my own and my own know me. Just as the Father knows me and I know the Father, I lay down my life for the sheep. But I have other sheep that are not from this sheep pen. I must bring them also, and they will listen to my voice. Then there will be one flock, one shepherd. I cite these scriptures not to frighten you, not to demonize you, for we are one and the same. and not to force religion upon you. None of these. I'm not trying to win you over with a flashy video or a soft, inviting audio track behind my voice. I cite these scriptures because the image of how you view God can shape what you believe about him. If you view him as the dictator, the gavel of a judge, the parole officer, the punisher, you may be mistaken. If you view him as the distant father, the neglectful parent, a being hovering over our universe without a care of how your future plays out, completely separate from your life, your reality, abandonment, you may be mistaken. What if you viewed him as the compassionate and empathetic lover of your soul, who hurts at the sight of your condition, the shepherd that is chasing your heart and soul down, ready to rejoice with all of heaven as you ride comfortably on his shoulders, the one who felt you were worth laying his life down for, and which he did on his own accord, sparing you judgment you certainly deserved, and granting you the greatest opportunity on earth. My sheep hear my voice, I know them, and they follow me. I give them eternal life, and they will never perish. No one will snatch them out of my hand. What if you viewed him exactly the way he is and has always been? God bless.